in a way, we've kind of come back full circle to one of our early lessons on power and authority, because what's happening here is, and the title, you'll have forgive me on the title, could have been better. Q&A doesn't convey the contest here and what's at stake here. We learn right from the beginning of this section the motivation of Israel's leaders, and we see them almost one after the other. First the Pharisees, I think the Sadducees come, and the scribes come, and they all have their questions. They may seem innocuous enough to the crowd or anybody listening, but we know from Mark's narration that they're trying to trip him up. They see that he has kingly authority. He's got kingly power, so they're trying to undermine him, even as they're trying to figure out a way of putting him to death. And so that's what this section is really all about. And you can spend a little bit of time, looking at their questions and how Jesus, profoundly answers their question. He does answer them. And of course, it's also fascinating that at one point Jesus asked them a question. And this goes back to Jesus as the Son of David, but also he who David calls Lord. And so Jesus is asking, and in a way, this is Jesus sort of trying to help them understand who the king is. Yes, he's the Son of David. He's also the Lord of David. And that encounter is fascinating. So I just tell the class, really, and the teacher, jump in and look at these questions and keep in mind the motivation behind them, because the leaders of Israel, God's own people, are really angling here to put him to death. And so their questions aren't in good faith. And yet Jesus' answers are very profound, and again illustrating who he is and the authority that he has. And this is the last, you might say, the last straw before we come to the crucifixion, the last couple days before his death.